feel so proud when I read about my country, my great country, which has given birth to leaders like the Buddha, Ramakrishna, Mahatma Gandhi, Pandit Nehru, and Tilak. Poets like Bhakta Kabir, Tulsidas, and Rabindranath Tagore. Painters, poets, intellectuals. Our country has had the best and greatest, and I'm proud to be the heir of such a great heritage. Suddenly, I stop and ponder. Alongside such achievement and development and progress, I also see hunger, poverty, and misery. Then it is that my pain suddenly equals my elation. So many contradictions. The apostle of peace and the terror balance. The architectural genius of the Taj Mahal, the squalor of the slums, luxury and opulence, and the tragedy of malnutrition. And I am confused. Why these contradictions? Why? 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 I delve into the past, into the history of other countries. Only to find the same story there as well. The Western world in the 19th century, just after the French Revolution. An age of invention, of industrialization, of progress. The age of Renaissance. But even as development occurred, values changed and confusion set in, economic, political, and social. Into this tumult came great men like Thoreau, Karl Marx, Sigmund Freud, Charles Darwin, and Einstein. Fantastic minds with brilliant theories, brilliant ideas, and awesome achievements, the heights of creativity and the depths of decadence. But if these contradictions are all pervading, then is our destiny doomed? I read on, I came across something which startled me. A line in a book. You are the creator of your own destiny. All the strength and succor you want is within yourself. Therefore, make your own future. Stand up, be bold, be strong. Take the whole responsibility on your shoulders. The man who said this was Swami Vivekananda. Known as Narendranath Datta, a resident of North Calcutta, a student of the General Assembly Institution, now known as the Scottish Church College. A young man, a lover of Wordsworth and Shelley, conversant with the teachings of Herbert Spencer, Stuart Mills, Kant, Hegel, Descartes, Home. Intelligent, educated, and brilliant. It was Professor Hastie who asked him to go to the great saint of the Dakshineshwar temple to find the answer. He went and met Sri Ramakrishna, the saint of the temple. The saint then inspired him with the cause that was to become his life's work. Work not for personal salvation, but for the salvation of the poor. For the service of the poor is the service of God. Narendranath then set out to explore his country by foot to discover its inner heart. He realized that his countrymen were essentially religious-minded. Spirituality was in their blood, that the village was the real temple of humanity. And he was deeply moved by the simplicity of village folk, by poverty, by the hunger of these Amritasya Putra, the sons of God. No, they were one with the gods themselves. He thundered, so long as a dog remains hungry in our country, to feed the dog is dharma. All else is adharma. So long as millions live in hunger and ignorance, I hold every man a traitor who, having been educated at their expense, pays not the least heed to them. But how does one serve the poor? He said, it is a man-making religion that we want. It is a man-making education all around that we want. As I continued to explore the life of the Swami, I felt my spirit stir at the strength of his convictions. Our young men must be strong. Be strong, my young friends. That is my advice to you. You will be nearer heaven through football than through the study of the Gita. What I want is muscle of iron and nerves of steel, inside which dwells a mind of the same material as that of which the thunderbolt is made. For strength is life. Weakness is death. And if you conquer fear, then heaven is within your reach. Friends, I do not seek my personal salvation. May I be born again and again to suffer 1,000 miseries, so that I may worship the only God I believe in, the sum total of all souls, and above all, my God the wicked, my God the miserable, my God the poor of all races and all species, is the special object of my worship. It is a great privilege for all of us to be allowed to do anything for the world. In helping the world, we are really helping ourselves. It was as if he was speaking to me. His dream became mine. His vision dispersed my cloud of confusion. India will be raised not with the power of the flesh, but with the power of the spirit, not with the flag of destruction, but with the flag of peace and love. Let new India arise out of the peasant's cottage, grasping the plough, out of the huts of the fisherman, the cobbler, and the sweeper, from the grocer's shop, from beside the oven of the fritter seller. Let her emanate from the factory, from marts and from markets. Let her emerge from groves and forests, from hills and mountains. Bring all the forces of good together. Do not care under what banner you march. Do not care what be your color, blue, green, or red, but mix all colors up and produce that intense creation of white, the color of love. Ours is to work. The results will take care of themselves. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. For you are the creator of your own destiny.